Hi there, I'm Abhishek Inamdar from Keyframes Online. Today I'll show you an Ies Light in 3ds Max. Many have asked me the question about Ies Lights and the full form of Ies Lights. So let's get started with this lesson. This is the basic setup, the light fittings and with the frame on it. And basic thing is that the Ies full form is Illuminating Engineering Society. That's called IES. So generally the Ies files contain the data of the distribution of light. So for that I have downloaded Ies Viewer. So this is the software Ies Viewer, and this you can download it from photometricviewer.com. It's freeware. So in this thing, if you have an Ies Lights, so you can click and see the diagram of the distribution. That's the intensity. So if you click over here, that's Control R. This shows the distribution of the light what we have selected. If you choose second one, it shows the interactivity of the distribution light on. So we can change it by down arrow and we can see the distribution as well. So whichever you are choosing it, you can choose it right from the preview mode. So the best thing is if I select this, any of this light, I can increase the brightness and it's not connected to the light. Like if I increase the brightness over here, you can get the brightness on the scene, but we have a preview. If you increase the intensity of the light, then we will get this kind of effect. So this is what the distance and the curvatures, and the distance like this. Of course, what is the effect of the distance? If we increase the distance of the target and the light. So I'll just select one of the lights. This is fine. Say close, and this is 16. So now what I'll do is I'll first click on realistic and say shaded, because it takes too much time to respond it. And so now for this, many prefer, even I also prefer to go to Vray Light and take the Ies Light. Here is the lights and it's Vray and there is Ies, but frankly speaking, I am much more comfortable in lights of photometric. It's very straightforward in it. The approach is very straightforward. So right now I'll take target light, which have a target on it. So I'll just click and drag like this on the frame. Slightly I'll just move this frame. This is fine. So now I'll go to modify. For adjusting the light, I'll go to top. But if you see this, if you move it, the target is over here. What I'll do generally, I just off the target, and now wherever I want, I'll just move it. There is no constraint on it. Go to left, I'll press L on keyboard. Placement is fine. Just see the again top. This should be perfectly on middle of this light. Here is the bulb. Wow, that's great. So I'll just slightly move here, fine. Now this is fine. A little bit of outside. Now on the target, and the target should be slightly inside towards the wall. So now for the response, you can don't wait for render. I'll click filters and say lights, go to modify. I'll say of course on shadow, and of course we can render it in Vray shadow, and the light distribution format will be taking photometric web and choosing photometric file, and the photometric file is number 16, this one. I'm right, yeah, 16. So I'll say open. So now the shape of the light also changes of the distribution, same like this. So now for illuminating, I generally first I click to realistic and see the results over here. It's absolutely fine, but now I don't want so much of intensity. So what I'll do is I'll go set resulting intensity. Rather than playing here, I'll say I want 10%. On percentage I can increase or decrease. So this is how we get the results. So the same thing we can do it. If you increase the distance of the light from the wall, I'll go to perspective first. So you can see this is what is happening with the light. So still user can't see this, the end result can't see this light, but they will see this light. So as per the requirement we can move. There is no rule that light should be placed over here. As of we have placed this light material inside. So now for this I'll just make a copy of it. I'll press shift, drag, but I don't want in realistic, so say shaded. Right click and select the light target. Slightly I'll move over here. So now I'll just see the render. I'll pause my video because I don't want to just sit and see the render first. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just pause my video. So this is what I got from the render. So I thought it should be first without frame, and this is with frame. So we get those proper curvatures, and please do save your scene before doing this, because I have crashed the scene while I am tweaking the render. So do save this file before rendering it. So the thing is, this is how we can make the difference. And if you come down with the intensity, I'll just click and I'll say intensity, say about 5%, and you can make as an instance as well if you want the same light. So I'll just pause my video and I'll show you the render. So this is what we have got, and in this process I'll just show you one more render, and I have just hide this one part so it will be more beautiful. So this was the render, and this was a tutorial for it. So this is the explanation what I got it for Ies, and if you have any doubt about this tutorial, do let me know, so I'll really sort it for you. And if you want some kind of tutorial, do let me know, so I'll make for you. And thanks for watching my tutorial. Meet you and Vray in different tutorial. Thanks.